Are playing their fourth game in succession this season, so the Wigan team for this afternoon, and I think it's taken by Bell, didn't find touch, Bell running it out, beats one beautifully, good run by Bell, knocks another one off inside to Stevenson, he has support with Hanley, Wigan should score here, Hanley going for the line, referee's been knocked over, and Dean Bell set that up beautifully. Underneath the sticks goes Ellery Hanley. And that was lovely play by Dean Bell. From an inaccurate kick by Dobson, it was taken by Dean Bell on his own 25. He went very powerfully down the outside. Edwards is there, can't take it clean. He comes to Bell, the referee says play on. As Bell goes crossfield on the crossfield run. Gets out of a tackle, gets it passing onto Gale. Gale going hard down the middle. Tremendous run, he has Hanley with him. Has Hanley got the legs? His legs are coming here. Knocking off one, but he's been taken from behind. Still staying on his feet on the 22. And Gill's come right over to the opposite wing to go acting half-back. Gill inside to Edwards. Edwards on to David Stevenson. Up West missing, taken well by Bell, who's in the middle. Dermot gets it out onto Lowe. Lowe dummying, a beautiful dummy. Overhead pass has been knocked down. It comes to Lydon, and Lydon's in. Well, that pass nearly went astray. A beautiful dummy thrown by Lowe. And they really bought it. And then as the cover came in, he tried to lob an overhead pass. Ryan Case, handing them off. Can't get rid of the ball. And we've got Edwards behind the play the ball now. Edwards on to West. Wigan did well to take it. Comes to Lowe. Bit of loose play. Long overhead pass to Hampson. Hampson jumping with it. Cuts inside. Bounces down. He has to play the ball. Plays it back to Stevenson to Edwards. Edwards to Lowe. Lowe dummy looking for turning and twisting. Couldn't get rid of the ball. And Byron came in to lock his arms. Dermot to Hanley. Hanley to Edwards. Edwards a long one on to Goodway. Goodway holds his pass, brings Lydon inside. He has his ankles taken from under him before he can get into his stride. Plays it back to Gill. Gill turning, coming back into the middle. How long one to Lowe. Lowe on to Hanley. Hanley going for the line and he's in. Nice interpassing between Lowe and Hanley and Gill. And Hanley goes in to make it now. Wigan 14 underneath the post. The tacklers goes out to Goodway. Goodway switches it to Hanley. Hanley going down the middle, looking for support. Has his ankles taken. Gets it on to Case. Case looking to manage to get rid of the ball onto Goodway. Goodway to Lowe. Lowe breaking down. Good second row break. Has Gill with him. Gets it out to Gill. Nicely timed pass. And Gill to the corner. Well, that was a lovely break by Lowe. A beautifully timed pass. And there was no mistaking Gill as he flew for the corner to make it now Wigan 20. Oh, but Wigan won't let him pass. Cartwright puts in a very awkward kick, which Hanley does very well to take. Knocks one off, knocks another off. Powerful run by Hanley. Still going. Inside to Stevenson. He's going to make it. Great try. Superb effort by Hanley. He knocked off player after player and David Stevenson followed him and he had the legs to take him to make it now Wigan 26. Comes to Dobson. Dobson hands it on to Hurrigan and the ball's been dropped and Hanley's there as ever to take advantage of it. Gets it out onto Potter. Potter onto Bell. Bell coming inside, so elusive. Such a lovely runner on top of the ground. Gains a lot of ground. Both Wigmen very menacing. As Hanley changing it outside to Stevenson. He has Potter on his outside. Decides he's going to go on his own. Strong run by David Stevenson. He has to go down 15 yards out and he gained a lot of ground. Set Wigan up in a good attacking position. It comes to Hanley. Hanley on to West. West going hard for the line. Short pass and Bell's over under the post. Lovely pass by Graham West, a beautiful positioning by Dean Bell. Makes it now Wigan 32. Popped up right in the centre of the field from the wing. Now it just seemed to be a question of by how many points, and at half time Wigan have made a substitution. Andy Goodway's gone off. He was injured shortly before half-time, and Sean Wayne has come on in his place. Coming back on, so they have a full team. Ball's coming out to Wigan. Long one to Hanley. There's a big overlap here. The ball brought to Bell on the inside. Bell's still going, but one feels in Wigan and just moved it across in orthodox fashion. They could well have got in at the corner. Out to Edwards. Edwards on to Wayne. Wayne holds his pass on to Hampson, and David Stevenson in at the corner. Wigan now 38. Wigan's first point from the board this half. Around the ankle, brought him down. Jones moves it inside. Kick coming straight to Hampson on his own 25. He has Edwards with him, hands it on. Edwards going out to the right wing. Gets it out to Bell. Bell steaming down. Coming down the middle. Lovely run by Bell. Great run by Bell. Fantastic try. Moved beautifully for that. Good superbly. David Stevenson went out onto the wing and Bell steamed down the middle. On his feet, taking them with him. It's taken 4 of them to put him down. Edwards to Dermot. Dermot to West. West going hard forward. Almost up to the 25 line before they force him down to the deck. Dermot. Switch to Potter. Potter coming hard on it. Wigan now trying all the fancy moves. Potter wanted to get up quickly. As Dermot sends a long one. Edwards traps it. A long pass out to Hampson. Hampson all in to Bell. Bell's going for the line. Inside to Hampson, and Hampson's in. 48. Good into passing there by the wing. Direction to West. Potter coming through hard without the ball, scattered somebody. Edwards now, a wide pass out. David Stevenson gets it on to Gale, going for the line, and he's in at the corner. In at the corner, 52. Wigan 52. They've notched up the half century. In that, it bounced high and into dot. There goes the whistle for full time. Wigan going to the second round, having won this match with the colossal score of 52 points to 0. Not so lovely nights for playing rugby. Not as big a crowd as we normally get on Central Park, but there's still quite a few aficionados here, hoping that tonight Wigan will sail into the semi-final. Phantom Case to Goodway. Goodway doing a break. Bell trying to come down the centre, runs into Howes and Botell and is smothered. Dermot on the 22, moves it to Wayne. Wayne powering through, nearly through. Put his head down and underneath, eventually forced down to the deck. Out to Edwards. Edwards to Hanley, a long one. Hanley has Lowe with him. Lowe making a gap. Gets the ball out onto Mort. Mort going hard for the corner. And he's in. Mort, very, very strong finishing. Trying to run at them. Rolled over 5 yards out. Edwards moving it. Wigan working a switch onto Hanley. Hanley going hard, and he makes it. Well, Wigan were crisscrossing there, and Hanley came straight, absolutely straight like an express train. Knocked down to the ground this time. Dermot out to Edwards. Edwards onto Bell. Bell going wide onto Mort. A lot of cover there. Mort knocks off one. He's still going a strong run. Side knocks off another. Inside to Bell, keeping it moving. Comes on to Edwards. Edwards changing direction. Knocks Hampson over. Edwards streaking down the field. Gets his pass in. Onto Mort. Mort dancing and jinking. Knocks one out of the way. Inside, a great run by Mort. And a lovely try to Hanley. A tremendous run by Mort down the wing. He jinked inside. He jinked 22 as Edwards comes up. Onto Dermot. Dermot back to Edwards. Onto Case. Case going over the 22, knocking him out the way. Taking 3 of them to get him down. Dermot a short one onto Wayne. Wayne started going for the line. What a strong run. And he went. He made up his mind he was going to go, and he went. And they couldn't lay a finger on him. Edwards to Dermot. To Edwards. To Case. Case taking them with him, looking for support. Somebody has his arms locked and he can't get rid of the ball. Comes out to Edwards. Edwards back to Dermot. On to Wayne. Wayne going in hard, and that's good tackling by Ackerman. Dermot dummying with it. On to Goodway. Goodway trying to crash his way over, and he's in. From close in, forced his way over to make it Wigan 24. Try to Goodway. On to Hampson. Hampson knocks off one, then he has his feet taken from under him. Hanley moves it out onto Goodway. Goodway trying to come down the middle. They take his feet, can't get away from that tackling. Dermot trying to make a break from acting out, back onto Hanley. Hanley onto Lydon, Lydon holding it. Gets a beautiful dummy. Going for the line, a good run by Joe Lydon. Good individual try, sold a beautiful dummy. And he has the speed. Finished it off well to make it now Wigan 13. Whitehaven 30 points behind as they come back up to the halfway line. There goes the hooter for half-time. Wigan will be well satisfied, not so much with the 30 points they put on, but as the way they've scored them. Would pass if he'd let it go. Referee signals 5 tackles. Gill moves inside to Edwards. Edwards hoists a high one. Bell's up there, can't take it, comes to Mort. Mort going for the corner, can he make it? Going strong, and he dives and he's in. Good finishing by Mort. Going on his own out towards the left wing, onto Hampson. Hampson trying to crash his way through. Taken by the other opposite fullback. Comes out to Edwards. Edwards a long pass on to Bell. Bell holding it on to Mort. Mort going to it, knocks his opposite number flying. Going for the line. And is he in at the corner? He's given it. Well, he just went straight through the man opposite him. Knocked him flying when he's showing tremendous power. Mayo behind the play of the ball, on to Lowe. Lowe out to Edwards. Edwards a long one. Out to Lydon. Lydon on to Gill. Gill turning, going on the outside. Sidestepping. Turns it back inside, onto Goodway. Goodway gets it onto Edwards, who's gone for the line. Gets it onto Hanley, and Hanley must score. And he dummies him to put it down and goes underneath the post. Edwards so fast over the first few yards. Left it stranded. After Gill very wisely turned the ball back inside. Edwards. Long pass on to Ford. Ford to Hanley. Hanley to Bell. Bell a short one to Lydon. And Whitehaven tackling well. That's the 5th tackle. It comes to Gill. Gill gets it on to Ford. Ford puts a grubber kick and it bounces off him and comes back to Wigan. Let's ball gone to Gill. Gill going for the line. He's going to finish under the post. And that was opportunism by Wigan. A good try to Gill. And Wigan got the tails up. That's 48. Whitehaven. On to McCurry. McCurry moves it on to Shuttleworth. Shuttleworth. They've been intercepted by Ford. Has one man to beat. He's running away from the fullback. And he's in at the corner. Intercept try to Ford. Makes it 54. Lightfoot couldn't get to him coming across. Dean Bell tackles him. Rolls behind the play of the ball onto McCurry. McCurry to Shuttleworth. And Wigan moved into the line out. Barry Ackerman gets his pass in. And looks in Whitehaven, they're going to score. And they're in. Fish is in. Well, they're getting a generous round of applause from the crowd. They kept it moving, and they managed to get 4 points on the board. Loose pass comes to Potter, onto Goodway. Goodway onto Ford. Ford being forced back and going for the line. Gets it onto Hanley, and Hanley's going, knocking them out of the way, and he's over. strength and determination again. Took him over the line. Making it now Wigan 60. A long pass on to Bell. Bell on to Mort. Mort shifts and sends him flying. It comes inside to Lowe. Lowe gets it going on to Mayo. Mayo dumbing. Mayo having a run through. A high lob pass. Goes on to Goodway just well to hold it. Goodway coming inside. Gets it on to Gale. Gale goes into top gear. Going for the line. Oh, beautifully went past that full-back. He had him. He didn't know whether he was coming or going. And Gale puts it down. Well, it looked as if the full-back had no idea at all where Gill was as he went in to make it 66. The ball. Hanley behind the play the ball, on to Edwards. Edwards back to Hanley, to Mayo. Mayo to Goodway, and on to Mort. Going for the corner, he's going to get in again. And Mort's over again. Underneath the post, sidesteps in the in-goal area. And he's shown us some great finishing skill tonight to make it now 72. Full time, what has been an exhibition game by Wigan. They delighted the crowd with lovely, fast, fluid football. And so they go into the semi-final with the score of this game, Wigan 74, Whitehaven 6. This is 1st of October 1986, Central Park, for the Groenhaller Lager Lancashire Cup semi-final between Wigan and St Helens. Now Wigan going to play football with them. A poor line out in the back as it goes to Edwards, to Potter, on to Edwards, to Goodway, steaming through. He's gone for the line, he's going to score. And that was a practice move. They tried it 3 times, and the 3rd time it's come off. And he was really coming on to that ball with Goodway. He's tried before, and each time he's dropped the ball, but that time he sighed through them, cut through them like a hot knife through butter. So Wigan go after 25 minutes play, go into a 4-0 lead. The pressure has been on St Helens for a long time. And 6-8. Now it's Saints in a good attacking position. They've got not holding, breaking from the scrum. Gets his pass in. There's a big overlap as Vivas goes for the line. And Laughlin's over. And there was a great gap in the Wigan defence there. A great gap as it came away. And St Helens had scored straight from the scrum. Holding behind the play the ball, running through from acting half-back, long pass to Arkwright. Arkwright turns back inside, Edwards hangs on to him. And Wigan backpedaling and having a lot of problems here. Comes out to Clark, Clark doing the run around, there's a big gap in the Wigan defence. And the Holding going for the line, sidesteps his way over. A lovely try by Holding, puts St Helens into the lead with 3 minutes to go to half-time. The Wigan defence capitulated. Holding went well. The ball, Arkwright goes down. There goes the hooter. 40 minutes gone. Wigan 6 and Helens 10. Well, there were 2 very strange kicks there from Joe Lydon. Hoisted it high, and one of them went yards backwards. The other one caused a lot of panic because nobody knew where it was going, and eventually Wigan got it back and we got an offside decision from it. Gale with this important kick. And it looks a good one, it is a good one. Knocks another 2 points off. Wigan 8, St Helens 10. Jarvis being taken back by the Wigan pack. We're on to Platt. Platt doing the run around. Only here sees a gap. Great break by Holding. A lovely run by Holding. And he went past our full-back as if he wasn't there. Another good try to Holding. Making it 14. And not only that, he's gone over under the post. A lot of players looking very weary as Case. The hard-working, grafting Shire horse of the Wigan pack goes powering in. started it and went over to make it now Wigan 14, St Helens 16. 25 minutes of this half gone. Field and Hanley's up there. And St Helens are being pinned down at the moment. Clark goes behind the play, the ball to Holding. Holding, got the kick's been knocked down. Goes to Hanley. Hanley's gone for the line. And he's in. And Wigan take the lead. Kick charged down by Wigan. Hanley quick on it. They like the way the low charge that kick down.
Challenge for today's Lancashire Cup final. Wigan versus Oldham. The match this afternoon sponsored by Grunhalla Lager. Both teams being led out onto the field by the respective coaches. Graham Lowe for Wigan and Frank Myler for Oldham. Good crowd here this afternoon at Knowsley Road. Pitch looking in excellent condition despite the torrential overnight rain we've had. Both teams been going over to the centre line to be presented to their representatives of the Grunhalla Lager. I shall give you the teams, a few changes to the programme. Full-back Nabaki, the three-quarters from the right, Sherman, Bridge, Warnocky, Taylor, Topless and Kerwin make up the half-back team. On the front row, Clark, Flanagan and Hobbs, Marioli and Worrell in the second row, and loose forward Rapier. Substitutes this afternoon for Oldham, number 14 Hawkyard and number 15 Clawson. Referee for this afternoon's game is Mr. Smith from Halifax. For the teams to sort themselves out, and it looks like Topless will get the 1986 slot. Grunhalla Lancashire Cup final underway. And it's off, the kick goes deep. Taken by Ian Potter, decides to run it in. Straight into Worrell. And Flanagan. Gill goes to acting half-back. Tries to have a run early in the game. Flanagan again in the tackle. Ball goes back quickly to Lydon. Puts in a high kick cross field. Taylor's underneath it, can't take it. Bell just unlucky to get his hands to the ball. So the first minute of the match. And first scrum down, Mike Ford will feed. And Ford penalised for feeding. Free kick to Oldham. He hopes to put the kick to touch. Flanagan will restart, looking for runners, puts it on to Nadiole. Roberts goes in. And there's Potter and West who finally complete the tackle. And a free kick to Oldham. Well, Clark went running into West to say something. Bit silly, really. Oldham had already got the penalty. For the difference of opinion between West and Hobbs. So it'll be Hobbs with a penalty kick. About 12 yards inside the Wigan half of the field. Almost straight in front of the post. The win, up comes Hobbs, the kick's high, and it's wide. Lucky let off for Wigan. Delighted to restart with a 25 drop. The kick goes high and deep. Mabarki's coming for it, takes it well. Tries to run into the wall of Cherry and White. Bounce by Case and Hanley. Case ran quickly, but Sherman just manages to elude his grasp. Finally nailed by 3 Wigan defenders. Potter's there again. Now Nadiole tries to come down the centre of the field. Flanagan right in half back. On to Clark, his first touch of the ball. Cohen, onto Hobbs for the kick. Ball goes to Edwards. Looks like a knock-on, and it is. Just took his eye off the ball for a minute. So Oldham will get their head on the ball for the feed. Just inside the Wigan quarter. Cohen feeds. Referee not happy. Scrum to back down again. Ball goes in. Cohen shoots on the back. Puts it on quickly to Raper. Held by 3 Wigan defenders. Cohen again. On to Hobbs. Has to run it himself. Cohen works the run around with Topless, looking for runners, puts it back inside to meet Worrell. Case and Robertson quickly with a tackle. Clark set for a run, gets the ball now, met by Goodway, still manages to unload to Topless. Chinking through. Case recovered well to make the tackle. Oldham just 11 yards from the Wigan line. Cohen tries to run it himself. Was a loose ball. Comes off Casey's foot, play on to referee. Hanley acting half-back. Puts it on to Andy Goodway, not a popular person with the Oldham supporters. Mel West tries his luck. And Clark in again at West. So a good confrontation this afternoon with these 2 props. Goes back to Lydon for the kick. Kick straight downfield. Mabarki takes it. Has to run it on his own. Well smothered by Potter, who followed Lydon's kick up. Kerwin tackled just inside the Wigan half of the field. Flanagan looking for a quick play of the ball to Kerwin. Onto Nadiola. Tries to go back to the right. Held by Roberts. Grown loss there for Oldham. And Oldham get the free kick. Roberts accused of lying on his man, not letting him play the ball. Hobbs again with a touch kick. Makes 10 yards. Flanagan puts it onto Worrell. Makes 5 yards for his tackle by Roberts. Flanagan again, inside pass to Clark. Ball goes loose, picked up well though by Raper. And Kerwin works the run around with Flanagan. Looking for runners, long ball. Stevenson just unable to hold. Forces the ball down, nearly an interception for David Stevenson. But the referee had already blown. Scrum goes down about 20 yards inside the Wigan half of the field. Kerwin feeds and Oldham get another free kick. Feet up by Dermott. Hobbs again with the line kick. Good kick by Hobbs, makes about 20 yards. Forces Wigan back on their own line to defend. Flanagan comes up for the restart, onto Nadiola. Flanagan back to Hobbs, driving his low, driving towards the line. Held by Roberts, 3 yards out. Kerwin decides to switch move. Wigan almost took the dummy. Now to Raper, tries to kick through, it's going across field. Stevenson's unable to hold. Quick hands onto Taylor. And a good tackle by Edwards. 6 more tackles now for Oldham. 3 yards from the line as Warnocky tries his luck. Flanagan acting halfback. Tries to run it himself, puts it into Mabaki joining the line. Flanagan again, Clark lining up for a run. Now Clark gets the ball. Easily taken by Potter and Roberts. Flanagan puts a quick inside pass to Hobbs. He's held just about a foot from the line. The 6 tackles coming up. Wait for the kick. Flanagan tries to chip through. Ford can't hold it. And Oldham regain possession again. Well, the ball's flung out. It's like Hobbs' hand, so it'll be a scrum down. Mike Ford will feed. Scrum about 4 yards from the Wigan line. Borden heel for Dermott. Ford feeds. Collects from the back. Now Wigan get the free kick. Mike Kerwin offside as the ball came out the scrum. Wyden puts the quick kick to touch. Starts on the 25. Case takes up the running. Driving in. Ball back to Dermott. To Mike Ford. Mike Ford looking round for runners. And wrapped up by Worrell. Dermott onto West. Inside to Roberts. Held by Worrell and Kerwin. Kerwin comes up with the ball. Quickly taken by West. Kerwin up straight away, but gives away the penalty. The referee says he's grounded the ball. So again it'll be Lydon with the line kick. Kick just skims into touch. And 2 yards inside the Oldham half of the field. Courtesy of a handoff from Taylor. Total feed. Good heel by Dermot. Ball on to Hanley. Edwards joining the line well. Running to the left. And taken by his opposite number, Mabaki. Stevenson on to Roberts. Good weight acting half-back. Looking for runners. Case comes up. Case goes the blind side. Sucks off one tackle. Manages to get the ball out. Dermot knocked on. Referee didn't see it. We can keep the ball going. Long wild pass from West. And Stevenson who can't hold on. So it'll be another scrum down. 10 yards inside the Wigan half of the field. This time Kerwin will feed. Ball comes out the back. Puts on to Topless. To Warnocky. Tries to run it himself. Flanagan. On to Nadiole. Makes another 5 yards. Ball on to Clark now. If the ball goes loose, Potter will pick up for Wigan. Makes the break. Good run by Ian Potter. But an equally good tackle by Gary Warnocky. And Wigan get the free kick. Warnocky could see his forwards. And his defence were all out of position. And Wigan wastes the penalty. Stevenson trying to be a little too quick. Ball sliced off his foot and goes dead. So early nerves for Wigan. In the first 10 minutes of this match, the score Wigan 0, Oldham 0. As Hobbs restarts, so the 25 drop out. Ball's going deep. Edwards taking his time. He's got Gillen support. Tries to run it himself, looking for the gap. And straight into Worrell's shoulder on the 25. Now Gill takes it up. Tries to go it himself. Dermot, an acting halfback. On to Roberts. Back inside to Brian Case. Back to Hanley. Held by Mick Worrell. Makes no ground. Ball to Mike Ford. Now Graham West. Centre field. Shrugs off Flanagan. Still going. Manages to get a good pass out to Potter. To Ford. Now Bell. Bell on to Gill. Gill juggles with it. Tries to find his ground. Finally held by Sherman. Wyden puts a beautiful kick into touch. Almost on the Oldham 25. And Kerwin will feed for Oldham. You see the strength of the wind from the touch-touches flag. Feeds. Retrieves from the second row, but falls around there quickly to smother. Flanagan onto Nadiole. Tried to come inside. He's not big for a forward, but he's certainly got plenty of running. Roberts kicks through and gains possession for Wigan. No, it's Hobbs. And 6 more tackles to Oldham. Unlucky Ian Roberts. Flanagan goes on to Topless on the blind side. John Roberts getting through an awful amount of tackling in this early part of the match. Now Flanagan tries to turn. Roberts and Potter again in the tackle. On to Topless. Tries to go it himself, puts it inside the Worrell. Wigan defence staying firm, it's the 6th tackle. Ball goes to Kerwin, it's a deep kick. Just beats Gill to the line. But a good kick by Kerwin, makes about 25 yards. Referee holding both the packs apart. 4 minutes. Now he'll have to bring them up again before the ball's gone in. Mike Ford feeds. The Chiefs in the back, puts it onto Gill. Gill can't hold. It was a high pass from Ford. But Gill makes ground. Still going. Oldham pushing him back. Long with Brian Case, goes driving in. Held by the Oldham front row. Waller with West, took it from a standing start. Doesn't make much ground. Doesn't want to bring it out wide, put it on to Mike Ford. Tries the kick. Taylor stopped and admired it. Lost about 20 yards. Now tries to come inside Stevenson. Stevenson holds firm. Tomabarki, backed in half-back. Going cross-field, smothered by Roberts. Flanagan now goes to act in half-back, tries to go it himself. Makes 2 yards. Kerwin onto Hobbs. Looking rather a surprise. And Hobbs thought it was going to go out straight to Topless, I think, for the kick. Ball down the short side to Flanagan, to Taylor. And the 6 tackles coming up, and all of them have made about 10 yards of ground. Ball to Hobbs. Puts the kick deep. Just comes back inside. Edwards picks up. He's got good weight in support. Goes round Rapier, neat sidestep. Taken well by Worrell on the Wigan 25. Good weight, acting half-back. Now decides to make more ground. Slips Rapier's tackle. Makes about 10 yards. Ball to Mike Ford, looking for forwards. Brings Graham West into it. Sugs off Nadiola. West puts a big basketball pass out, taken well by Hanley. Ball to Ford. Puts the kick through. But the kick goes out, so he's been ball back. So another scrum. About 18 yards inside the Wigan half of the field. Kerwin will feed for Oldham. Good push by Wigan. Throws going in, ferreting for it. Finally it's Edwards that comes away with it. Tries to run it himself, looks for the gap. Held by Topless. Hanley. Onto Roberts. That's a good ball out to Dean-Bell. Shrugs off Taylor. Still going. Right Warnocky. Good run by Dean-Bell. Inside to Stevenson. Stevenson just taken behind by Raper. Best move of the match so far from Wigan. Ball onto Ford, to Roberts, centre field. Hook on to Potter. Potter can't hold. The referee calls the knock on. But a good move there by Wigan. To be Kerwin to feed the scrum on the Oldham 25. Backs wheel in. Both hookers are down on the floor. Referee not happy. Now they go down again. Kerwin feeds, the scrum's wheeling. And it's Kerr that comes away from it. Good ways out to the scrum quick to make the settle. Ball to Warnocky. Mabarki in support. Goes inside Hanley. Tackle low by West. And a silly penalty given away by Graham West. The tackle was made. West complaining that Mabarki caught him up on the head. A chance for Hobbs to put the ball to touch, save his forwards. Some work. Flanagan, shot ball onto Clark. Has to go in shoulder first. Makes no impression on Case and Roberts. 5 yards inside the Wigan half of the field. Kerwin works the run around with Worrell. back to Topless, back inside to Taylor. Ball goes loose. Goodway picks up. Onto Hanley. Round to Dean Bell. Onto Gill. Has to come back inside. Dancing and twisting. Finally taken to ground by Sherman. Hanley works the run around with Bell. Onto Roberts. Good tackle over by Mick Worrell. Ford onto West. It's the ball back. Delays the pass to Goodway. Puts a high ball inside to Stevenson. Stevenson comes back inside. Straight back at the Oldham cover in the shape of Flanagan and Nadioli. Ford puts it out left. Case turns back. Potter takes the high ball well. Dermot, quick hands onto Bell. Bell back inside to Gill. Goes under Worrell's tackle. Now Ford running crab line. Now onto Goodway. Slips Ryan Hobbs. Sidestep. Tackle by Clark. On the 25, and it's the 6th tackle. Ford puts up the kick. Lydon's chasing. Mabaki takes it. His foot over the dead ball line as he took the ball. Cohen. It's a tap onto Flanagan. Cohen now acting half-back. Tries to run it himself. Held by Robertson Hanley. Hanley with heavy stoppage to both knees this afternoon. Now Clark takes it up. Case goes in. Aided by Robertson West. Flanagan again. On the side to Raper. Slips Potter's challenge. Wrapped up well by Graham West. Ball back to Hobbs for the kick. Missed the kick deep. Gill's chasing back. Sammy gathers. Tries to come in centre field. Just lays ankles tapped by Bridge as he came through. Now Dean Bell. Running towards the right. Side steps. Put it back to Mike Ford. He's got Hanley as support. Decides to put it on to Edwards instead. Mabaki just taps Edwards' ankles. But a good break by Wigan. Now Ellery Hanley going for right in half-back. Trying to run it himself. Puts a loose ball back. Dermot picks up. Flying pass out to Potter. Out to Edwards. Edwards has to come back inside. No support other than Gill on the far side. West. Onto Case. Case. Ball back inside to Potter. And the ball's loose. Oldham come up with it. And chance lost by Wigan. Now Nadioli. Running out to the right. Sit back inside to Gary Bridge. Slips through Dermot. Just held by Edwards. The ball looked forward as the pass went to Sherman. Now Oldham bring the ball away. Got the crowd on their feet. But a good tackle by Bell on Topless. Stopped him in full flight. Now Kerwin. Back inside to Mabaki. Bell in the tackle again. Nadioli. Looking for runners. Puts it back to Gary Bridge. Oldham losing ground. Clark coming on the short ball, receives it now. About 15 yards from the Wigan line. Mike Ford to feed. Looks like Ford gets it out the back quickly to Edwards. Edwards sees the gap. Tries to go through it. Cohen recovered to make the tackle. Just short of the Wigan 25 as Hanley goes to act in half-back. On to Ian Roberts. Tries to run it through, looking to unload. Finally goes to Ford. Dances round Warneke, looking for the gap. Good run, Mike Ford. Andy Goodway. And to Bell. Receives the return. Tries to go under Worrell's challenge. Puts the ball back to Lydon for the kick. Kick, pretty timid one, but Taylor makes a mess of it yet again. And more watching the man than the ball. And it looks like the girls have smiled on Wigan, what looked like an unfortunate kick. By Lydon's given Wigan the scrum, just short of the Oldham 25. Ford feeds, don't think the ball went in, but referee allows play on. Hanley puts it to Stevenson, Stevenson works the dummer, back to Hanley, Taylor's chasing, Hanley's still going, shrugging off Taylor, the Oldham covers there, but the ball lost as Hanley hit the deck. Finally it's Taylor who comes up with it. Good move by Wigan, and they're caught offside. A chance for Hobbs to come across, put the kick to touch, relieve a little more pressure, just calm the forwards now. Makes about 15 yards with the kick. And Flanagan will restart on the Oldham 25. Out to Hobbs. And carried towards touch by West. Flanagan onto Nadioli. Tries to go through the gap. Flanagan decides to go around the short side. Back inside to Sherman. Bounced to the ground though by Roberts from Wigan. Ball onto Rape. Took it well. Nadioli centre field, sees the gap. Goodway's chasing. Good tackle by Andy Goodway. And Topless tries to go it himself, puts it inside to Rape. He's got Topless in support. Back pass to Kerwin. Well, Rape put the ball out to the right to Kerwin when Topless was on march on the left. Now Oldham back inside the Wigan 25 as a long pass is floated out from Warnicky to Topless. Back to Warnicky. And the 6 tackles, the changeover, but I think Wigan will come up with the ball anyway. Roberts who came up with it for Wigan. Now Andy Goodway on the centre field. Slips round Clark. Dermott onto Case. We're getting playing it through the forwards. Gaining valuable ground. Ball goes to Mike Ford. Looks for the gap. Looks like a trip from Topless. Ford grounded. Ball goes to Light from acting half-back. Puts the quick kick in. Will he find touch? Rabarki just takes it about a foot in. Flanagan out in half-back, inside to Taylor, makes 5 yards, stopped by Ford. Flanagan again, on to Hobbs, tries to come back inside. Held by Robertson Ford. Flanagan again, puts the quick chip through, bounces off Andy Goodway. And Clark picks up on that way line. Calls 6 more tackles. Now Gary Bridge tries to go for match in half-back. Takes play just inside the Wigan half of the field. Cohen wants to run around with Flanagan. Back inside to Worrell. Slips on Roberts' tackle. But Hanley just there to take him by the ankles. Ball down to Clark. Busted through 2 tackles to Edwards. Inside to Gary Bridge. Good way time. Bridge goes in under the post for Oldham. Half an hour of the match score, the first score on the board. To Oldham, try through Gary Bridge. Move really started from nothing. conversion. Score, Oldham 6, Wigan 0. As Lydon comes up for the restart. Lydon puts the kick along the ground. Taken by Raper, tries to drive it away, tackle just short of the 25. Flanagan goes to acting half-back. Onto Nadiole, moves the short side, tries to go under the tackle. Oldham with the tails up now. As Flanagan tries to bring it away from acting half-back. Topless line himself for the kick. And sells the dummy picks through the gap, puts it onto Kerwin, going from forward. Ball goes loose, but he's still holding in possession. Wigan taking these dummies. Balls to Flanagan, puts the kick deep, Edwards is chasing across. Stops the ball short from the touch, starts to run it out. And straight at Flanagan. Now Andy Goodway, running it from acting half-back. Flanagan in the saddle. Wanting a penalty for Flanagan lying on, but referee having none of it. Now Roberts tries to bring it away down the middle. Forward to West. Looking round for runners. Tries to get the ball free. Only held by Topless. Now Mike Ford. Puts the kick. To the right, is running to touch. And just beats Taylor to it. Good touch finder by Mike Ford. Takes play back inside the Oldham quarter. Paddy Kerwin to feed. Looks like Hobbs has gone to open side prop. Ball comes straight out. Referee not happy. Feeds again. Ball shoots straight out. I'm making it the free kick. Mike Ford looking for the quick tap. Takes it onto Hanley. Now to David Stevenson. Oldham caught unawares. As Bell tries to come back inside. Now Andy Goodway taking it down the short side. Flicks the ball back. Edwards is there waiting. Tries to go back inside. Held by Flanagan just 10 yards from the Oldham line. Stevenson going away from acting half-back and loses the ball. Bridge comes away with it. Stevenson took a knock in the tackle, is still down on the floor as Flanagan brings the play away from Oldham. Hobbs carried back in the tackle. Ball goes to Topless. And to Nadiole, looking for the gap, runs at Hanley. Warnock makes another 5 yards as the sixth tackle comes up. Ball goes to Hobbs for the kick. Puts it high. Sun blinding Gill, but it's Edwards who'll take it. Now inside to Gill. Now it's come down the centre of the field. Right onto a swinging arm of Hobbs. Wigan at the moment lacking ideas in the play, playing one-man rugby. Forward onto Roberts. Now back inside to West. Good run by West. Looking for support, finds Hanley. Nadiole had him before he even got the ball. West not happy with Nadiole's treatment of Hanley. The referee calling out Nadiole now for a word. The tackle was rather early to say the least. free kick for it. Much to the disgust of the Oldham fans. It's decided that Gill should take the shot at goal. An attempt to put Wigan on the score sheet. He's got the win with him. The kick about 35 yards out. Straight in front of the post. Up he comes, left-footed. The kick's high, and it's there. Puts the first points on the board for Wigan. Score now, Wigan 2, Oldham 6. Coming up to half-time. As Topless goes for the restart. Puts the kick high and deep down the centre. Goodway allows it to bounce. Tries to run it back in himself. Good run by Andy Goodway. Puts it onto Edwards. Edwards well tackled by Warnocky. Goodway, actually half back. Has to go at himself. Puts the ball inside to Dean Bell. Sips the cover. Referee allows play on. He's got Edwards in support. Comes around Mabaki. Puts it into Mike Ford. It's Ford going to score. And he is. It looked like he was tackled just short of the line, but his momentum took him over. Good decision by referee Smith. So the fourth try. Slightly to the left of the post. About 20 yards out. Gill wanted someone to hold the ball. The wind's very strong out there. Dermot obliging. Well, the ball stays still. As Gill comes up. The ball comes. And it's there. Takes Wigan into an 8 points to 6 lead. I'm sure that try will be talked about for a while. And depending on the outcome of this match. It could be Hobbs to restart. It's a grubber. Straight down the middle, Hanley takes it off his knee, slips out one tackle, puts it back to Case, onto Dermot. Better rugby now from Wigan. On to Roberts, we know centre field. Runs in shoulder first. Tackle just short of the halfway. Now Mike Ford tries to run it left. Taken by Worrell. Hanley has to go at himself for matching half-back. And Flanagan comes in for the tackle, a hootaloo for half-time. Half-time score, Wigan 8, Oldham 6. second half. No substitutions on the Wigan team from half time. Oldham have made a substitution. Not quite sure who it is at the moment. As the game gets underway quickly with Flanagan onto Hobbs. Oldham using the wind. And she's at the backs in the second half. Side number 14, Hawkyard, is on the field. Now Wigan bringing it along the line. Bell back inside to Gill. Looking for a space. Shrugs off Flanagan. He'll try to go under. And finally wrapped up by Worrell and Sherman. Short of the halfway. Roberts takes it up. Put forward in support. Good ball to Mike Ford. Looking out for runners. Finds Hanley. Hanley goes round Mabaki. But Hawkyard comes in with a good tackle. Stops Hanley just 5 yards from the line. Plays the ball to himself. Oldham forced back on their own line as Dermot goes straight in half back. Tries to go at himself. Just held on the line and pulled back. Ford onto West. West can't hold it. Ball's going loose and it's Oldham will come up with it. Chance lost for Wigan. Now Kerwin bringing it away from acting half back. Now Flanagan, Oldham forwards looking a bit lethargic at the moment. Play coming away from man at acting half back. Topless shows the dummy. Held well by Roberts and West. Just over the Oldham 25. Let the ball go back to Hobbs for the kick. Puts it inside to Nadioli instead. Makes 10 yards. 6 tackles coming up. Ball to Flanagan. It's the kick straight into the arms of Lydon. Now Lydon gathering speed. He's coming down the centre of the field. Tackled by Warnock on the halfway line. Roberts throws the ball back to Edwards waiting. Edwards looking for the gap. Made about 10 yards. Dermot goes to acting half-back onto Roberts. Roberts looking round for support. Sit back inside to West in space. Dermot onto Mike Ford. Mike Ford jinking. Takes play just over the Oldham 25. And full tackle. Onto Stevenson. Tries the chip overhead. Follows through. Looks like it was obstructed. But Mabaki comes away with it. Referee having none. And Mabaki lays out Dermot. Silly really, throwing the punch. Touch judges in straight away. Referee calling Mabaki over and the touch judge. Topless in as well, remonstrating with the referee. Mabaki claiming that Dermot will let go of him. Dermot still receiving some attention from Keith Mills. And we can get the penalty. Gills decides he's going to take the shot for goal. Dermot restored. We can get the free kick and Mabaki is off with a ticking off from referee Smith. The kick just to the left of the post. 24 yards out. Gill comes up. And there it goes, straight between the sticks. Takes Wigan into a 10 points to 6 lead. Hobbs restarts with a kick straight to Roberts. Took it well. Comes at 20 yards as Dermot goes to acting half back to Bell. Right, a good way, run out wide. Comes back inside, sucks off 2 tackles to Dermot. Tries to go at himself. And cops another heavy tackle, this time courtesy of Hobbs. But he gets up onto Ford. Hanley, Stevenson looking for quick hands, and held by Topless and Worrell. And West onto Case. Case tries to turn, unload the ball. And clammed by Worrell. Now Potter. Held by Kerwin. Good tackling by Oldham. Look for the kick, the 6 tackles coming up. To Mike Ford. Wants to chip through. Puts a good ball out to Gill. Going down the left side. Puts the chip over to Maboki. But the kick just too far. But good initiative there by Mike Ford. Saw the Oldham defence was lying flat. Put the chip over the top. Regathered despite being impeded by Flanagan. Put a lovely ball onto Gill. Back to the game, we see Hawkyard brought down a flying tackle by David Stevenson on the far side of the field. Play back in the Wigan half. Kerwin running crab-like across the field. Still manages to get the ball out to Flanagan. Onto Brian Case is there to gather up the loose ball. West goes to acting half-back. Onto Ian Roberts. Tries to go straight down the field. Pushed out the air by Hobbs. Ford. Into Bell. Bell delays his pass to Edwards. But Edwards well wrapped up by Worrell. Bell again. Has to go himself from that in half back. A few fists going in the tackle. Ball finally goes loose. And there's a scrap going on the floor between Gill and Worrell. Over the tackle on Bell. He'll get himself involved. And Rapier, actually it is. The referee's going to have to get in quickly to sort this out. Most players are involved. West on his argument with Maboki. Referee calling Gill. Well, it's Sherman actually who's in the trouble with Gill. Well, the referee had parted them once, but Sherman wanted more. The referee calls both guilty players and both captains out, laying down the law. Try the back to Topless, to Bridge. Bell up quickly. Ball goes loose and Hanley picks up. Throws it out to Mike Ford. Andy Goodway going down the right side of the field. Still going. Good run by Andy Goodway. Tackle just 10 yards short of the Oldham line. Ball now with Ian Roberts. He's on his own. Goes on to Hanley. Flanagan's in the way. Hanley shows the dummy. Good run by Ellery Hanley. Tackle by Taylor, far side of the field. Now Wigan bring it across. Ford, long ball out to Dean Bell. Finds Brian Case to Edwards. Long pass from Edwards to Gill. Gill can't hold. And it's a knock on. Scrum will go down. It's on the Oldham 25. Kerwin will feed. Kerwin feeds. Chiefs on the back. Into Topless. To Maboki joining the line. What a good tackle by Edwards and Hanley. Ball to Warnick. He tries to come inside just as his ankle's taken by Hanley as he came through. Kerwin. Back to to Hobbs. Oldham pedestrian at the moment. Hobbs held by West and Roberts. Clark tries to run it, tries to turn, but Potter and West are in that tackle again. And Flanagan goes to acting half-back. It's on to Bridge. Puts the kick deep downfield. Edwards decides to let the ball run. The 25 tap. Starts, puts it onto Case. Case runs straight at Kerwin and Clark. Made 10 yards. Dermott. Kerwin comes round quickly. And Oldham get the free kick. Goodway just unable to hold the ball. Kerwin was impeded in his race for it by McDermott. So Oldham get the free kick. Hobbs decides to go for goal. He's got the wind behind him. An attempt to narrow the scores. And kick just over 30 yards out, straight in front of the post. Right-footed, the kick's high. Alley unluckily bounces off the post. And it's Lydney who pick up for Wigan. And just when the Oldham fans were wishing the ball over, it came off the post. Unlucky David Hobbs. McDermott acting half-back. Puts it on to West, tries to drive through. No Dermott again from acting half-back. Looking for support, puts it on to West. West holding the ball up. Finally put to ground by Topless. Ford to Hanley. Wigan now played along the line. The ball to Joe Lydon. Hanley comes away with it, comes inside. The ball back to Ford. Ford goes around the narrow side. Good weaving run by Mike Ford. He's got Hanley in support. Ford decides to go at himself. Brilliant run by Ford. Puts it up to Edwards, and Edwards goes into the corner. And the referee gives it. Oldham players complaining bitterly to the touch shot on the far side. And the referee gives the try. Conjured up out of nothing really. Kick about 26 yards out. Gill comes up, left footed. It's a good kick and it's there. So Wigan increased the lead by 16 points to 8. Comes up for the restart. Tries to put the kick deep. Straight to Edwards, the try scorer. Runs it on to Bell. Gillespie tries to go inside, but met well by Nadioli and Flanagan. Potter tries his luck at acting half-back. Comes away with it. Taking the short to the 25. Ford puts the kick over. Goodway's chasing. Ball's loose. Ford was taken after he put the kick out. Looks like Kerwin will come up with it. Nadioli works the run around with Topless. Snatched from the air by Bell. Flanagan acting half-back. On to Topless. On to Worrell. makes no ground. Topless again to Flanagan, back inside to Kerwin. Topless, long ball out to Nadioli. Tried to come inside, but Potter was in with a tackle. Oldham lost ground in the move. Hobbs switches direction to Clark. 4 jumps on his back. Clark manages to get the pass out to Flanagan. Flanagan again onto Hobbs. Puts the kick deep. Edwards waiting for the ball to roll out. Just doesn't do it, but he clears his post. Good run by Edwards. Makes 10 yards as Gill goes to acting halfback. Bridge comes in quickly, looks offside, and there's a punch throw from Hobbs. Referee saw it. Silly penalty really by Hobbs. The man was going nowhere, he was on the ground. Frustration seems to be setting in to the Oldham team now. Wigan decided to opt for the tap instead of kicking to the wind as Case flings off Clark. Good run by Brian Case. Now Ian Potter takes up the run in, straight at Flanagan. Still going. Dermott to Hanley. Goodway comes steaming through. And straight into Hawkyard. 4 Oldham defenders there. And trying to steal the ball. Bell back inside to David Stevenson. Tries to come down the middle. Held by Worrell. And the touch switches in again on the far side. Referee allows play on as Potter's pass is charged down. Picked up by Bell. Edwards comes away with it, but he's tackled on the Wigan 25. I didn't see what happened at the play of the ball. Looks like Flanagan took one. The referee calling out David Stevenson. So Oldham get the free kick. Hobbs this time decides to put the kick to touch. Poor kick though, only makes 10 yards. As Flanagan comes over for the restart. Puts it on to Hobbs. And straight at Case. Takes him with ease. Kerwin now acting halfback. On to Flanagan. Held by Dermott and Potter. Flanagan goes round the narrow side, puts it inside to Clark. Slips out to one tackle. One made by West. 10 yards from the Wigan line. Flanagan works the run around with Hobbs. Throws a long ball out to Nadioli. Slips Bell's tackle, running across the field. Chased by Hanley. Ball inside to Mabaki. Held by Gill. Again Oldham going backwards in the move. Nadioli tries to go around the short side. Tackle just 2 yards from the line. To Flanagan. To Topless. Topless fakes for the drop goal. Good pass picked up well by Warnocky. Widens out his position. The ball goes to Taylor. But a good tackle by David Stevenson. Stop to try. The 6th tackle comes up. The ball goes loose. Picked up by Kerwin. Wrapped up in the tackle, and finally it's West that comes away with it. On the 6th tackle. Oldham played the ball out quickly there to the left. And Stevenson got over somehow to stop Taylor. Just a yard short from the line. Led off for Wigan. Now Potter tries to bring it away. Dermott puts it on to Hanley. This is out West. Hanley tried to get rid of Flanagan. Gains a valuable 5 yards. Wigan still trapped inside their own quarter. Hanley's to Canot. Referee stops the clock. Looks like Hanley's knee is giving him some problems. Missed the last 2 matches. The fluid on the knee was extremely doubtful for today. Graham Lowe sprung a surprise by playing him. Now we can get it away now with 4. Side pass to Goodway. Goodway can't hold on to the ball. And it's Nanny Olai will come up with it for Oldham. Harvey Bridge tries to go for acting half-back. Forced back low by Ford and Goodway. Flanagan. To Clark, and straight to West. And a free kick. Stealing the ball once the tackle had been called. Flanagan tries to run it onto Worrell, tries to come inside. Kerwin backed in half-back. Held by Ford and Roberts, 10 yards from the Wigan line. Nadia Olai tries his luck. Held by Case. And Flanagan from the set-piece move as Hobbs goes driving through. 4 or 5 Wigan defenders holding him back. Just a yard from the line. Ball comes out to Topless, long ball from Topless onto Worrell. Slow spells tackle. Puts the ball back inside. Held by Warnock, on to Flanagan. Driving for the line. 6 tackles coming up. Warnock tries to chip through, it bounces off Dermot, and Wigan gain possession with Case. Roberts goes to acting half-back. Flanagan puts him to ground. The forwards looking for runners. Dermot decides to go it himself. Makes 5 yards. Now Gill takes it up from acting half-back. Soaks off Flanagan, still dancing. Flanagan recovers well. Dermot onto Roberts. Running it himself, makes 5 yards, and the 6 tackles coming up. Ball to Edwards from Ford. This time, ball goes straight to Taylor and he holds it well. Runs play back into the Wigan half. Now Kerwin, inside to Hawkyard. Still keeps it alive to Flanagan. Topless. Nadia Olai, down the far side. Throws a pass out. And it's gathered gratefully by Andy Goodway for Wigan. Now Graham West takes the short ball. Oldham up quickly, at least play the balls. Wigan now bring it across with Hanley. See the gap, went under 1 tackle. Still going, still manages to get his pass out to Gill. Now Gill straightens up. Trip comes in from a back, but still Gill gathers ground. Puts it out to Edwards, the long catch him. He's going in. Near the applause. Backed up by Sean Edwards. All came from the acting half-back roll. Out from Hanley onto Gill. He weaved, he dodged. Straightened up. And it's there. Takes the score to Wigan 22, Oldham 8. comes up for the restart. It's the kick straight to Brian Case. He can't hold it. Unlucky on Brian Case. And the scrum goes down about midway in the Wigan half of the field. Kerwin will feed. Wigan forwards pushing. Kerwin puts on to Topless. Switch move to Bridge. Tries to come down the middle. Held by Hanley. Kerwin works the runner out with Flanagan. It's a long ball out. Stevenson just misses the interception. Gets the ball out to Mabaki. There's a chase from the kick. The kick just a little too strong. Meanwhile, down below us, Rob Lowe's warming up. Looks like Ian Roberts. It is. It's Ian Roberts who's coming off. It's Rob Lowe out to take the field. And his first final for Wigan. Good round of applause for Ian Roberts. He's done his work this afternoon for Wigan. Dermot, ball on to West, short ball inside to Potter. Almost held off Worrell. He's lost his footing. Dermot onto Goodway. Shrugs off Flanagan. Cross on Durrell, put on by Worrell. By Hobbs. This is the third time he's been warned. Then another silly penalty by David Hobbs. Goodway's going for the quick tap. Out to Rob Lowe. It's his first touch of the ball to Dean Bell. Held by Hawkyard. Lydon was directing half back. Good inside pass to Rob Lowe. Tries to straighten up. And at 10 yards inside the Oldham half of the field. Ford. It's a long ball out to West. Went for the return. West held on to Dermot. Ball out. Clark can't hold it. Lowe picks up. Quick hands onto Lydon. Now Stevenson going down the far side. Tries to chip over. It's a chase. Hanley's there. At the marking. Hanley just can't get it. But Edwards does. Referee disallows it for a knock on. Unlucky Edwards. Again, quick hands from Rob Lowe. Seized on the drop ball by Clark. Put Lydon away. Just pass on to Stevenson. Sent her out 15 yards down the touchline. He put the kick over. And in the race to the ball, there's a knock on by Hanley. Now Lowe. He's tackled on the 25. From the drop out. Mike Ford for runners. Comes the short side with Case. Shrugs off one challenge onto Ford again. Still going. Ball by Flanagan. Dermot out in half back. Fly pass out to Hanley. Tries to come back inside. Padiola looks like he's trying to take his head off. And the tackle's finally completed. And Ford onto Potter. Potter held, nowhere to go. Ball goes back to Joe Lydon, tries the drop goal attempt. And it's there. East Wigan will get the ball back. Score now, Wigan 23, Oldham 8. Oldham's taking his time with the restart. Decides to put the kick deep. Edwards takes it. Just can't hold it. Thinks the wind playing havoc with the long balls. So Oldham get the head on the ball. And scrum 10 yards from the Wigan line. Front row's having trouble getting down. Referee wants them apart. Kerwin feeds, scrum collapses. And we can get the free kick. Stage I thought the referee was giving Wigan the free kick. He gives it to Oldham for offside. The scrum. Now Nadioli tries to come right. Dermot just unlucky enough to steal the ball. And he gets it this time. A good heel by Dermot as Nadioli was playing the ball. Now Andy Goodway takes up the running. The ball inside to Hanley. On his own. Tries to come round Mick Worrell, good run by Hanley. Gets the ball out to Gill. Gill going down his near touch line. And he got Babaki to beat. He comes inside Babaki. Sherman's chasing him. Has to go across field. Puts it out to Sean Edwards. Edwards onto line. And there's line going to go into the corner. Well, yes, he does. What a move by Wigan. Almost on their own line. They sweep the leg to the field. And I think that's put the final nail in the Oldham coffin this afternoon. Kick he misses. I think we can excuse him for that. Score now, Wigan 27, Oldham 8. We've got less than 5 minutes to go in this match. As Hobbs comes up for the restart. Again, the kick deep downfield. Bell takes it this time. Shows the ball, wants to run it straight. Just loses foot in his Flanagan, comes in over the top to complete the tackle. Ford onto Brian Case, driving it out over the 25. Finally bounced to the ground by Hobbs. Dermot onto Ian Potter. Makes another 5 yards. Now to Graham West, coming down centre field. Goodway tried to slip under Worrell's challenge. 6 tackles coming up. Mike Ford takes it up, tries to chip over the top, but Kerwin takes it well. And forced back into his own half by Lowe. The ball went loose. Outlaw takes up the running. Here from here, Flanagan calling the forwards for a run. Now he's held by West, loses the ball. And referee gives Oldham the penalty. They decide to run it. Hobbs puts the kick into touch. It's a good kick. Finds touch just 5 yards from the Wigan line. Just been announced that Michael Ford has won the Grunhalle Lager Sponsors Man of the Match award this afternoon. Play restarted with Flanagan, puts the ball onto Hobbs, receives the return. It's on to Kerwin, he's dancing through. He's held by West. And Lowe, just 5 yards from the Wigan line. Flanagan again, acting half-back. To Topless, to Warnocky. Now Flanagan's been in everything this afternoon. Hawkyard tries his luck down the middle. And Wigan defence holding solid. Warnocky onto Hobbs. Hobbs tries to turn, the ball's going loose. Picked up by Graham West. Oldham get another penalty. West offside. Flanagan goes for the tap. Looking for forwards to run. Finds Hobbs. Six is standing still. Flanagan again. Ball inside to Clark. Trying his luck. Now Kerwin. Oldham line very deep. Onto Worrell. Decides to go left. Slips through two tackles just as his ankle's taken by man of the match Ford. Topless again. Onto Nadiolis, held by the shirt collar by Bell, and Oldham lose about 10 yards in the move. Bridge tries to go around narrow side, puts the kick up, but the ball goes out. It'll be a scrum down. Right 10 yards from the Wigan line. In the feed. Four ways to feed. Ball bounces off. Kerwin's there quickly. Shugs off Bull's challenge. Gill's chasing him. Tackle just 2 yards short from the Wigan line. Flanagan again, an acting halfback. Onto Hobbs. Tries to power his way over. What a consolation try. To Topless, to Bridge. Side steps, tries to come inside Bell, manages to get a good pass out to Worrell. Ball being hounded by Stevenson, finally put to ground. Topless onto Mabaki. Knocked out to Nadiola. Edwards in quick. Dermott in quick with a tackle. Ball now with Hobbs, stands still. Now lines up for the run. It's a ball inside to Kerwin, but he just can't hold the ball. Bit of indecision there between Potter and Dermott. But finally it's Potter who'll come up with it for Wigan. Just a yard from his own line. Hanley puts it onto Case, drives it away. Wins valuable feet. Mike Ford onto Rob Lowe. Has to come down the centre. Good run by Lowe. Still going. Dermott onto Andy Goodway, coming through on the burst. Good ball back to Mike Ford. Mike Ford holds off Clark, puts it onto line. Puts the kick deep into Oldham territory. Is it going to roll? And Mabaki just gets back to stop it, but it couldn't have been that far away. And Townley goes in to attempt to steal the ball off Mabaki. Ball down with Hawkyard. Tries to come through the middle. Oldham look a tired side now. Now Taylor. Follows Luke Shade. He's been left to the centres to do the running. Now Clark gets the chance. Held by Goodway. Bridge was the winner on with Topless. Puts it out to Nadiola. Good tackle by Bell. Now Sherman comes inside, held by West, and the six tackles coming up. Maker in time, and it on for stoppages. Flanagan puts the ball back to Warnocky, bounces off Dermott's legs. Oldham keep possession. This time with Nadiola, he's looking around for someone to pass. Bridge comes up with it. And 6 more tackles to Oldham. Flanagan with nobody with him. O'Brien puts the ball out to Topless. Back inside to Warnocky. And Warnocky down tackle just short of the line, then penalised for a double movement. So we'll let off for Wigan. Looked like an obstruction actually as Topless played the ball through. And Lydon taking his time with his penalty. Starting to place the ball, go for safety first. I think the game's well out of Oldham's reach now. It's Oldham about to make a last-minute substitution. Neil Clausen about to take the field to replace number 7, Paddy Kerwin. Good kick by Lydon, gains about 20 yards. Dermot will restart on the 25, onto Brian Case. And there goes the final hooter. Wigan players throw their hands up in delight. They've retained the Lancashire Cup. With a 27 points to 8 defeat of Oldham. Well, the game was pretty evenly matched in the first half, but Wigan's superior class showed in the second. By the end, Oldham looked quite demoralised. To the field now, trying to get a good vantage point near the podium where the Lancashire Cup will be presented to Wigan skipper Graham West.
The medals to the winning and losing teams today will be presented by Mrs. Joy Tyler, wife of the Lancashire County President, and the trophy will be presented to the captain of the winning team Wigan by Mr. Paul Club, Managing Director of Grumman Lager International.
Wigan players trying to fight their way through the crowd. Get up to the podium to receive the trophy. Now they find their way through, led by Graham West. Up it goes, followed by Sean Edwards, then Martin Dermot. Graham West receives the trophy from the Managing Director of Grumman International. And he holds it up to the crowd. He probably breaks it, the lid's fallen off. That's the first dent in it. And he's only had, I think it's the only thing he's dropped this afternoon. The players taking in the turn to hold up the trophy. As the Wigan players come down from the podium receiving the cup, I don't know if they'll attempt to lap it on her. I'll leave you with just the pictures. This is your commentator, Carl Culshaw. Hoping you've enjoyed the film brought to you this afternoon by Micron Video, Gidlow Lane, Wigan. Seem to go up to receive the runners-up medals. I'll leave you from Knowles St Helens. And final score, Wigan 27, Oldham 8. Good afternoon.